Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see my cat. Her name's Elsa. So you might see her walking back and forth. But I have a few first impressions. I recently just ordered these. They're so pretty. It's by the brand NABLA. They were so pretty. They were a part of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. And I have a few new lip products, and basically this is just going to be a get ready with me. So please don't forget to subscribe, like my channel, share it, and let's get started. So first off, I already put on this Glam Glow. It's a tint. It's the nude shade. Obviously I really like it. I love this stuff. It gives my skin a nice glow. It's very moisturizing for my skin. I definitely use this as part of my skincare routine, and I also really like putting this on before I put any makeup on. So, because I just don't want my skin to be super, dehydrated. So I just put a little bit of this on. So start off with primer. I'm gonna use my Juno & Co. Miracle Cream. If you watched my previous video, you've seen that I did mention this in it. I love this stuff. Makes my makeup last all day. As you can see, it is a thicker. I love it. So what has everybody been up to with staying home? I've been watching a lot of Netflix and going on a lot of walks with my dog. A lot of cleaning. Today we rearranged the bedroom so that way it's kind of a better setup for the filming since I'm starting my YouTube channel. So hopefully this works out better for you guys. And this Miracle Cream really makes my skin feel so soft. It has a little bit of a tackiness, but oh, I love this. Love it. Oh gosh, you guys should see my cat right now. She's like climbing up the drawers. So next, I already wetted my Juno & Co. sponge. I'm going to start out with, come on. So that's about 1.5 pumps. And I just put a few dots all over my face. This is a full coverage. This is one of the foundations that I did mention in my favorites. This is Fenty's Hydrating Coverage, and it's in the shade 170. It's in a little squeezy tube. I'm just gonna blend it in, and I still have excess, so if I need a little bit more, I'm gonna put a little bit more on. Lately, I haven't been liking as full of a coverage as I normally do. I love this sponge. It's so good. So I'm just gonna get this to blend out and be right back. Okay, so it is all blended out. As you can tell, it's not a matte foundation. It does have a little bit of a shine to it. And I also do have that Glam Glow moisturizer on under it. I still have that. I really don't need it, but I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put it on my hand, rub it in, and just so that way none's wasted. Okay, so it's all blended in. Looks beautiful. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I use Porcelain Beige. I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going put a little bit under my eyes, cover the dark circles, a little bit right here, a little bit right here, a little bit right there. I always use a shade lighter than my foundation just because I do like to conceal, but I also really like to highlight certain points of my face. And as you could tell, I didn't need to use this much. But we're gonna make it work. So what's some good movies that you guys have been watching? We just watched Onward. We watched the I Still Believe movie, which I 100% recommend. It is on demand and Vudu. It is $19.99 to rent, which is honestly expensive, but it's no different than going to a movie theater, you know, and paying $10 a piece. I was going to take my parents to see that movie for their birthday, but everything got shut down, so really it wasn't much of a difference in price by renting it at home. But it is such a good movie. It will be a movie that we personally will purchase when it comes out on DVD. It is just so good. It made me cry. It is a tearjerker, but it's a movie I personally think everybody needs to watch, just because just the plot line of it is so good. So that's a really good movie. We just watched last night Just Say No, and I think that's kind of like an older movie. Anyways, it was actually really good. I thought it was funny. And then The Layover is really funny too. That one I watched by myself while Zach was at work, but I died laughing through the whole thing. And then I've also been watching a lot of YouTube. So this is what the foundation looks like with the concealer. It is so pretty. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Like I said, I did use a little bit more concealer that I was really wanting to go for, but it still looks good. So to set it, I am going to set my under eyes with this. This is the Too Faced Born This Way. It's the multi-complexion powder. So I'm going to take my Morphe E46 and just set everywhere that I put that concealer, so that way we have no creasing. I just rewatched the new Degrassi. Well, it's not really new. It's a couple years old. But when I was a kid, in like middle school and high school, I watched all of the older Degrassi. So I watched the new one that's on Netflix, and I really liked it. It was really good. It was really good. I really liked it. So to just set the rest of my face, I'm going to use this. It's in the Golden Light, and this is the Too Faced Cocoa Powder. And I'm just going to use my Morphe times Jeffree Star JS1 and just put it all over the rest of my face. I feel like, oh, I just binge watched The Greenhouse Academy too. That is such a good TV series too. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but with so much time in my hands, I have plenty of time to watch it. So that was another really good one. I was super surprised that I liked that one too. So next, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. So I am, of course, going to use my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the In the Sun shade. This shade is so beautiful, and I'm not a huge bronzer contour fan, but I do like to have that extra color, so that way I don't look so washed out. So what I'm gonna do is I have the ColourPop brush in the F21. I'm gonna put a little bit on here, dust it off, and I'm gonna just like that. do like to do my forehead. And then I'm going to go in with the ColourPop F18. Put a little bit more product on the brush and just really blend it out. This brush, I swear everybody needs it. I'm not for sure if they sell this individually. I don't think they do, but even if you get the full brush set, it's a really good deal. And this brush will literally change your bronzer life. It is so good. I use it every single day. I get compliments on my bronzer and ask like, what is your technique? And I'm like, it's just the brush. I swear. I know Laura Lee, she really likes this brush too, that she mentioned in one of her videos as well. It's just a really good brush. And as you can see, this bronzer just added a little bit color all over my face, and it just looks so beautiful. So I'm going to use my KVD blush. This blush is so beautiful. This is another one that I used in my favorites. It's the Honeysuckle. It is just so pretty. It's like a mauve-y, brown, red. So beautiful. I'm going to go in with my It brushes. And this is, I guess it's just called the Unstoppable Powder Brush, but I use it for my blush. Just put a little bit, see how it just adds. Love this color. I really, like, I don't know, I'm hoping all you guys watched my other video. If not, we will link it down below, but I don't know if you watched my other video, my March favorites. If not, I'll link it down below. But this blush and the Buxom blush, both were kind of like in a tie of which ones that I use, and I honestly just alternate it every other day. But I have honestly been going to this one like non-stop, and I'm thinking it almost wins over the Buxom blush. It is just so good. I almost feel like it just gives me, my face is a little bit more warmer and just adds to the bronzer a little bit. So maybe I am getting into a little bit more of a bronzer. I don't know. But it is just so beautiful, so warm, so flattering. Just so, I love it. Love it. So, first thing that I have not used is these NABLA highlighters. Okay, so the first thing that I have not used yet is these NABLA highlighters. I have in the shade Truth and Amnesia, so I have not swatched these at all yet. This is the Amnesia. It's a beautiful gold. Let's see. Okay, so it's really pretty. Let's try Truth. So the Truth is a really pretty peach color, which I love the peach highlights. So this is peach. This is Amnesia. I think I'm going to go in with Amnesia today. This one would be so pretty over, you know, this one would be so beautiful over the Buxom blush. I'll have to use that. But it'd be just a beautiful topper. I think I'm a little bit too fair toned to personally use this as a highlight. So I am going to go in with the Amnesia. It's so beautiful. So I'm going to use the Morphe M500. This is my favorite highlighting brush. So I'm not for sure how pigmented this is on a brush. Let's see. It's beautiful. Do you see this? It's not an intense highlight. It kind of reminds me of the Milk one. It's beautiful though. beautiful. I've never tried this formula before. Like I said, it was on sale on the 21 Days of Beauty, and it's a very beautiful highlight. It's very beautiful. You know what? Let's go ahead and just put this on just to see. So this is the Truth. And I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to just put a little bit. I'm just going to kind of put it on the top to kind of layer it. That kind of amped it up a little bit. Okay, I lied. So this is not as pigmented as a swatch was. So beautiful. Both of these layered together. Love it. These might just go in my everyday makeup drawer now. Really like it, but personally my favorite is the Amnesia. It's just a beautiful gold. So I'm really liking how the face is turning out. So I am going to go ahead and set my eyes. Paint Pot by MAC, and I use the Bare Study. I am so ready for some nice weather. So ready for some nice weather. So I'm in Oregon, so it's really rainy right now, and I just want some nice weather to be able to just sit outside on my porch, just enjoy the sun. But it's so cold right now, and it's not doable right now. So the eyeshadow palette I'm going to use, I don't have a new eyeshadow palette right now to do a first impressions, but I am going to do the Amrezy by the Anastasia. I believe this is her newest eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to use the Moda brush, and it's just called the crease brush. So I'm going to go in with, I'm just going to do the most nude color, and this is called Wasted. I'm going to put it in my crease. So her eyeshadows are very powdery, but do not affect the performance at all. What's some of your guys' favorite makeup right now that I need to try? I am all for trying new brands and new products to review. Because sometimes I just get kind of stuck to, you know, one. I don't like per se my blush by KVD. So if you have a favorite primer, foundation, highlighter, anything, comment down below and I will check it out and possibly review it. I'm all up for all different kinds of ideas. I do have a lot of ideas that I want to do. It's just actually doing them. So, but I have all the time in the world right now, so I don't have no excuse. But so now I'm gonna go in with the shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade Georgia. It's this shade right here. It's so beautiful. My favorite looks are with all the nudes and all the browns. I do venture out. But today, just sitting at home, I just kind of want to do like an easy little look. So I'm just going to stir in my crease and kind of work the shadow up a little bit to about the middle of my lid. I do have hooded eyes, so it is kind of hard sometimes to get the shadow to place right. Try not to block you guys seeing what I'm doing with my mirror. This is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics mirror. I love his mirrors. They're the perfect size. Honestly, I love anything of Jeffree Star. Everything I've tried, I have not been disappointed at all. So, my next shade, really liking this so far. I'm going to go in with a little bit deeper just for my outer corner. And I am going to go in the OG. I'm not going to do a lot. It's just a little bit to get a little something, something, you know. Her shadows literally just blend so beautifully. And they're so easy to work with. When I seen that this palette was going to be launched, I'm like, I need to get that. I have almost all of her palettes. I'm shy, I think 3 or 4 of them. So if you want to see like a rating, like what's my favorite and what's my least favorite of the palettes, let me know in the comments below. That's another video I've been thinking about doing. Another video, it's kind of like the same but with my ColourPop palettes, because I love my ColourPop. ColourPop is probably, they're my favorite right now, like by far. Their formula of their eyeshadows, they have just been killing it, so killing it lately, and I've been loving them. So I'm gonna go back in with the Wasted just to clean up the top a little bit. Gonna blend this out a little bit more. And by the way, I've been cleaning, like getting all like the dust off my brushes in this use with, it's called the Clean Sweep Makeup Brush Pad. I got it for like $4 at Marshall's. I absolutely love it, and it does the job well, so that way the eyeshadows are not getting mixed. Now I just have to go in with the shade Barb. This is such a beautiful, beautiful shade. I just need to get a different brush. Go in, and I'm just going to put it all in my inner corner. Look at that. So pretty. I don't need to go in with another layer, but I'm going to go in with one more just to kind of bring it up there just a little bit. And even if I wetted this brush with like a setting spray, it would have made the sparkle go 10 times more intense. But this shade is already intense. It applies beautifully without me wetting it, so I'm not going to wet it, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. Also, sometimes with like shimmers and stuff like that, you can put your finger, and it also applies kind of differently too, more pigmented per se. So I'm going to apply this eye really fast, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I put the shimmer on this side as well, and I am going to use that same Moda brush. Oh, forgot to tell you guys, this was the ColourPop E18, the one that I applied the shimmers with. But I am going to go back in with my Moda brush in the crease, and I'm going to go back in that shade OG just a little bit, and just blend in the shimmer in this outer corner. So that way there's no fine line right there. Okay. Now lower lashes, I am going, so for the under eye, I'm going to use the ColourPop E21, and I'm going to actually mix the OG with this dragon shade right here. It's like a shimmery gold. Very lightly, and just drag it underneath my under eye. Whoops, sorry, I'm blocking you guys. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. Do the other eye the same way. Go back in with this eye. And I'm going to take that same motor brush for the crease, and I'm just going to kind of drag it underneath my eye just to make sure it's all blended. Yes, I like it. So for mascara, I am going to use two. I'm going to start out with the Maneater by Tarte. It has a wand looking like that. And I'm just going to lightly line my lashes. And then I'm going, my favorite combination to do both of these, I'm going to go in with the KKW mascara, and it's just in the shade black as well. Has a wand like that. And I'm just going to lightly coat my eye. So I'm going to take back this crease brush, and I almost forgot to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to just use the same Barb shade very lightly, and I'm just going to highlight very lightly on the brow bone. Whoops, I got the wrong shade there. So beautiful. Then for inner corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Anastasia right there. It's a very beautiful, like a very nuded pink. Just gonna pop it right in my inner corner. Yes, that is like the perfect shade for the inner corner. Love it. It's exactly like what I was wanting to go for. And this was the motor brush. It's just called a detail brush. So pretty. I am going to lightly eyeline with my KVD eyeliner. It's the Cake Pencil in the shade Whiteout. And this was another one of my March favorites. I'm just going to lightly put mascara with the Tarte Maneater on my lower lashes. Love it. So for my brows, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia. I don't like intense brows. I like the more natural. This is the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. Absolutely love this pencil. I have it in the medium brown, and I'm just going to kind of go through here and kind of just fill in where needs to be darkened, and then just go through it like so. See how this one's just a little bit more darker than this one? Just really like the more natural brows. And then I'm going to go in, if I can find it right in front of me. Come on, Heidi. This is the ColourPop brow gel. I have it in the clear. And this just helps it stay all day. And I just go right back in with my spoolie and just blend it in. So, lips. I have 3 new products. One of them, I already know I love the formula, so I'm not going to use that one, but I'll show you which one I have. I will swatch it though for you. The other one I have is, I already know I love it too, but I'm going to use it anyways. This one I've never used, so I'm going to use that one. But I bought 3 new Kylie products. This is her velvet liquid lipstick in the shade Commando. It's a very beautiful brown. This is her bullet lipstick. I have never tried her formula on the bullet lipstick, so this is the one I'm gonna put on. It's cream brulee. And then I bought one of her glosses in the shade Always Shining. It's her high gloss. I have one of her other glosses. I absolutely love them. I just love a nice clear sparkly gloss. So I'll put that one over the bullet. I will swatch this one for you. So you see it is a very beautiful brown. This does dry down too. It doesn't go all the way matte, but because it is the velvet, but it does still dry down. And they last very nicely. I love her formula. So on this one, ooh, lip liner. So this is what cream brulee looks like. Let's swatch it. Ooh, so creamy. Ooh, this is more coming off more like a pink right here. It's coming off more like a pink. What lip liner do I want to use? I think I'm going to go in with, I have the pill and I haven't used this one yet. I got this in my Boxy Luxe box last month. Haven't used it yet, but that's too bright. Never mind. I think I'm going to go in with this one. It's just one that I got in my BoxyCharm. I don't think I really liked it because I like the more like creamier lip liners, but it's a really pretty color though. I gotta admit that, and I think the lipstick is gonna look really pretty with it. It's just not as, it gets a little bit more creamy when after I really use it and warm it up, but I like the ones that just glide on, kind of like how I really like my eyeliners to really glide on. So yeah, it's a really pretty color. I would literally just put a gloss on over this. That's how much I like the color. It's in the color Barely There, but it's not my favorite formula. But it is a really pretty color though. I gotta admit that. So I'm gonna put in on the Kylie lipstick and see how this looks. Oh my gosh, so creamy. It smells kind of good too. Okay, I love this color. This is going in my everyday makeup drawer. It is so pretty. And I really like it with the lip liner. A lot. It is so pretty. Okay. So I am going to put a little bit of gloss over it. I feel like it doesn't really need gloss, but I'm going to put a little bit just in the center. So her formula is a little bit sticky in this one. I mean, it's not sticky, but I don't really like that. I really don't like that, actually. Her other one doesn't do that to me. I wonder if it's because this one has glitter. My other one, it's just matte. Okay, I really don't like this gloss. It looks pretty on. I just don't like the... So that's a flop. Okay. So last not but least, my favorite part is the setting spray. And I love the Glow Recipe. The Watermelon Glow Ultrafine Mist has the perfect mister. It smells beautiful. And it just gives you a nice glow. I love this stuff. So for first impressions on the stuff that I did use, really like these highlighters. I recommend these. This particular gloss, I don't know if it's just because of this formula. Well, it's not doing it as bad now. I don't know. I'll also have to wear this a couple more times to check it out. Well, it is. I don't like this. Don't like it. And I do absolutely love this lipstick. And once again, it's in the shade Cream Brulee. And it really does kind of remind you of Cream Brulee. This is so annoying. So annoying. And then I already know I'm gonna love this lipstick, which is in this shade right here, and it's in the shade Commando. It's gonna be beautiful. So yeah, this is this video. If you have any other suggestions on what you want to see, please let me know. If you have any products you want me to review, let me know. If you have any activities that you've been doing with this stay at home, let me know. I am all for wanting ideas what to do, because staying home is kind of boring. I really do need some suggestions on new TV series though. So yeah. Well, thank you for sticking with me and watching this video. Please stay home, stay healthy. I'm hoping this passes soon so that way life can get back to the normal. I'm ready to get back to work. So yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my video so that way you can be notified whenever I do upload. I am planning on trying to upload 2 to 3 times a week. When I head back to work, it might be 2 times a week, but just seeing how this is working, I really appreciate for everybody's support. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and I'll see you in my next one.